Okay, at 5, the Cincinnati Bengals will select who to support sophomore quarterback Joe Burrow coming off that horrible knee injury.
So there's two options that the Bengals could go with. They can go with their shiny toy and picking Jamarr Chase and reuniting the two LSU former teammates, or they can fortify their offensive line to protect Joe Burrow with a offensive lineman with either Penei Sewell or Rashawn Slater. But I'm going to say that the Bengals are going to pick Jamarr Chase and make a lights out offense and pair the two former LSU teammates out.
Oof, I am misaligned with you on that one. I got to say, I think that they have to go offensive line here because I like the Bengals receivers, actually. I really do. Tyler Boyd, Higgins balled out last year.
Higgins is good.
I think they have some nice pieces there, and I think there's a lot of value to be had in the second round at wide receiver versus selecting Jamarr Chase in the spot. Like, I get it. He's a great wide receiver, and he's going to have a good, long career, but I'd rather take care of Joe Burrow on the line. I build from the trenches here.
I agree. I would probably take a lineman too. But like if Joe Burrow goes out and goes to the management, he's like, "Oh, listen, you got to get me my guy." Yeah. They can't disagree. So I get it, but I would go Penei Sewell too.
They can though, because listen, all things considered, I think listening to your sophomore quarterback, who's barely getting accustomed to the NFL, played less than 10 games in the NFL, is not a way to win long term. Just ask how the Browns feel when they hired Freddie Kitchen, who was Baker Mayfield's favorite OC.
And not too great.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, Bengals fans probably saw Joe Burrow get hit a lot last year, so I'm sure they're hoping they get a lineman to help him out too.
Yeah, I just think that just stabilize. You can't go wrong building from the trenches. It's how a lot of teams have won a lot of games.
Look at the Colts. Quentin Nelson, they took a couple years ago, and he's been a stud.
Yeah, and even though I will say, like, I don't think that a Penei Sewell or Slater can guard all 5 guys coming off the line, it has a trickle-down effect, of course. Yeah. Like you mentioned, Quentin Nelson, him just being that stable force in the middle of that line made everyone around him better. Yeah.
Even this will help out Joe Mixon, too, because he was getting hit in the backfield a lot last year.
And so didn't they make a pick in offensive line too a couple years ago?
I think they took a lineman last year too.
Went down with an ACL like in training camp, I want to say.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about. So I think they're young at the line. You make sense to go either way. Make the splashy pick or take the safe pick.